Bye.
What is going on, guys? Today we got a brand new video with the off-road Mazda 3. In the next couple of videos we're going to be doing some audio installations, even though I've done them before. The thing is I'm doing these things properly now. I pulled, as you guys know, if you guys watched the latest headlight video, I pulled the sub and the amp and the head unit out of this car. All that stuff is going to be going into this car. So today we're going to be focusing on doing the head unit that came out of this car. We're going to be putting it in this car. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Mostly wiring, because I still get a lot of questions about the wiring. I'm going to show you guys a simple way of doing the wiring, organizing the wiring, and making it clean. I'm also going to be installing steering wheel control. I think it's called the Access little module that retains your steering wheel controls. So it's coming close to winter here. I'm trying to pound back as much as I can do to this before the snow hit. I really messed up and I should have done most of it in the summer, but full audio system. Door speakers will be another time. I'm not going to film a video on that. But you get a sub, a new deck, got some other mods for it. And as always, guys, make sure to check out McGillRacingDivision.com for the sick merch, baby! A wide variety of well-fitting clothing, nice logos, and sleek designs. Also the Ronin collection Mazda merch is here for you guys. Let's get into today's video. Here in front of me, I have my first double din radio that I've had for many years. It's the Pioneer AVH291BT. It's a Bluetooth CD receiver, very nice unit, and it's done well. It's already fitted in the double din Metra kit so that you guys can pick up. I'll leave the link in the description for all these products so that you guys can find them. The installation is fairly simple. There's just two panels that you put on each side, bolt screws into the side of them so that the head unit doesn't pop out. Then there's also a trim piece in here. It can pop out. I'm gonna leave that in here. So we'll pretend like we skipped the whole install into this, but it's really straightforward and I shouldn't need to know. I also have many other tutorials on this to put this in. So also here we have our steering wheel control module. It's the Access. First important thing to do is pull out your old radio. As you guys know, I have a Wish double din in here. If you guys want this for like super cheap for any reason, let me know. I'll send it with the dash and it pre-wired, so you just plug in and play. You won't have steering wheel controls. DM me on Instagram if you guys want that. Take out your old radio. It's gonna be the same thing as this anyway. I'm just gonna run through this real quick. Okay guys, so here we have our two harnesses. This one comes with the head unit and this one's going to plug into our harness that connects to our OEM harness. There's a grasshopper in the shop and it's in the toolbox. Bye. What you do is you connect the wires that pair up. So for example, okay, so let's take purple from example. So this is a purple wire with no stripes. I have a purple wire with no stripes. So I pair these two together. I don't have orange with a white stripe, so this one doesn't get connected. This will stay off to the side. To be able to use your Bluetooth when your e-brake is up, we can just ground this to the back of the head unit or even just ground it to the ground, connect these two together. What I'm gonna do is there's multiple ways to do this. You can twist the cables together. I'm gonna solder them and then heat shrink over them. All right guys, so now the harness is done. If we take a look here, so we can see we do have some extra wires left over. Refer to your radio's plug and see what's going on. Okay, so if you have anything like a parking brake, ground cable, this is just something that you can stick into the back of the stereo. This is your main harness. This is what the orange plug is going to plug into, but your steering wheel control adapter needs to go in there. Unless you're very smart and you know how to pin, then you won't have to do this, but we're not pinning. So on your OEM harness, you guys, there are two wires. This is a brown and yellow stripped wire, and these are the ones that we need to tap into. So the brown and yellow wire that you see right here, it's the only one on here, this one goes to the ground. Black and white, that one goes to the white and green from your steering wheel control adapter. So this goes here and then the ground goes to the black and yellow. So without further ado, let's see what we can do here. Clamp that, and it looks like we did it. Now that everything here is totally connected, here we go, and it looks like it works. And I didn't even have to set anything up, and if I use the volume buttons, Those work, mode works, and mute works. Perfect. Everything in the radio works perfect. Now I'm going to run and clean up all the wires in the behind so that this fits in the back. I need to make sure that I have enough room to do all the sub-wiring and all that, but this is a perfect install. This works. Super stoked. And there you guys have your double din perfectly set up in the car. Works. Does its job. All the speakers work, everything works as long as you coordinate it properly. Go in here, play around, fiddle with your stuff, enjoy it. And with that being said, guys, that is the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna do an Ionin in this. This currently has no radio, the Shaniqua. As for that, that's done. No more Mazda 3 head unit installs. So now, what's next for the beater? Got the sub and amp wiring. This thing's gonna be bopping. It's gonna be sweet. I'm starting to kind of really enjoy to drive this car. Like last winter was just like doo-doo. Anyways guys, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe button, leave a like on the video, comment down below. If you want this double din, it's not perfect. It is mangled. I will tell this to one of you. DM me on Instagram if for some reason you really want this. Remember, it's a Wish double din. It does its job, but it's just not up to par with one like the one I just put in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.